to be honest, Mitsuki and Spenny Lee, I wouldn't imagine them being a 3 and 4 seed of a pool.
Yeah, so if you have like a high seed as the first in your pool, it kind of bumps the rest of the pool seeding down a little bit. So the Mind Reader pool, like Mind Reader is probably like a double-digit seed if I had to imagine. Like between 10 and 16 in that kind of like Jesse. Like Fumito, his second seed in his pool was Sean, which is like kind of like a close match because they're both kind of like that middle area seed. But since Chucky is such a high seed, the second seed of that pool is going to be way lower, and by extension, the third and the fourth as well.
Yeah.
Bogmeyer getting his tag deleted. So we're going to have, it looks like, M1das. Who is the other player in this pool? It's going to be M1das. We only got the camera on M1das right now. I could bring it up, though. Oh, do you know who this is? Captain Clutch.
Obviously, Nova Scotia player.
Yep, Nova Scotia. That's my guess.
Superhamster. People said in the chat.
Okay.
So
yeah, that makes sense.
M1das Superhamster. M1das obviously has Palu experience with Ben.
Yes.
But how much will it carry over? We hope it does. And then Halifax in general, they do have Tup, who is a good Zero-Suit Samus there.
Yeah. Tup actually moving to New Brunswick, though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he's going to Mount A, I believe. So the same kind of sub-region as Poppy. And they both play Zero-Suit, so it's like, what are the odds?
Wow.
Yeah. At least that's what I heard.
So Moncton's going to be, well, not Moncton, maybe New Brunswick is going to be like the Zero-Suit capital of the world in a second. But we went from literally having a no Zero-Suit problem to having a Zero-Suit problem.
Yep. All right, game one starting. This is a heater for a round one of winners.
Yeah,
so
this is a good set.
This is the pool that has Sea Salt as the #1 seed. All right, let's get it. So starting PS2, like you do, it's all best of 5 in pools, so we're going to have a nice long set here.
One thing I don't like about Zero-Suit Samus in this matchup is that against Palu, you'd never want to jump ever.
Exactly.
Zero-Suit Samus is a jump character.
So
that's weird.
The way that Zero-Suit kind of works in this matchup is Palu wants you to jump, but she wants to be like right there with you when she jumps. So Zero-Suit's just going to have to jump from far away and go in like as she's falling.
Yeah.
Whereas Palu wants Zero-Suit to be close when she's jumping, so she can hit that nair. Because Palu, obviously, it's like the quintessential air-to-air character. It's how she gets all of her damage.
And Superhamster really breaking out as of late.
Yeah. He's been traveling a lot, too, which I super respect.
Yeah. No, traveling, like, it's so expensive to travel, and, I mean, Atlantic Canada is, like, you know, it's honestly one of the worst regions to live in if you wanted to like have a global experience in Smash where
we're a little bit isolated.
We're so isolated and travel, like even flying costs a lot outside of New Brunswick and stuff, but still like the people who grind and travel I have a lot of respect for because you know it's hard to do it and hard to be consistent doing it. I'm excited to go to Gommel this year.
Yeah,
that's going to be fun. Me and you are going to go to Gommel, but...
It's going to be fun, yeah. And players like Superhamster, it's like, you know that the region is basically just Atlantic Canada. You can't really break out of that region. Might as well just go to all the Atlantic Canadian events, get better. So that's what he's been doing. He went to Tri-City. He even came to La Hub once, and it was like, all right, good to see you, man. And, yeah. So far, it's been super even, as average Zero-Suit game. It's taking like a very long time for the first stock to be taken because obviously Zero-Suit has like such finicky hitboxes.
Yeah.
And also the movement is so good that Palu struggles to get that hit too. So far, Superhamster's tried a couple explosive flames, but basically every single one he's dash around.
Nice.
That was an ill-advised grab, I would say.
I know it was a terrible grab, but
yeah, being a little bit more honest.
That was a pre-patch Palu grab.
Yeah, yeah, we forgot what patch we were playing on. We thought we were gonna get that grab from there. No, sir. We got to work for our grabs now a little bit. Okay, I'm surprised there wasn't another nair. Just going straight for the dash attack, maybe getting Zero-Suit above you. Honestly, Zero-Suit not like the easiest character to juggle, so I'm surprised there wasn't just like a second nair. It
already seems like he has a good read on M1das and how he likes to move off stage. And that's already good, like, starting off.
Yeah, I mean, like, super even. Look at these percents. Like, literally 68 apiece on both of these guys. And I would say this match was probably pretty even. Like, I wouldn't say that either character does, like, necessarily super good.
Yeah.
Unless there's something I'm just, like, not seeing.
If there's someone who has an advantage, I would probably say Palu, but it's probably even.
Something Zero-Suit does, which is kind of like, it's like her and, like, a couple of other characters do this. She kind of makes all matchups, like, they add up less to 100. Like, every matchup with Zero-Suit is like a 40-40. It's not a 50-50. Because she, like, limits, like, your tools in the matchup.
Yeah,
like, against Zero-Suit, you can't do, like, your super degenerate kind of auto-win buttons because she's just going to be flying around the screen. But at the same time, Zero-Suit just has like so weak of like a toolkit that she's also just not working at 100% all the time. It's kind of the same thing as like Min Min. It's really hard to like do everything you want against Min Min, but also Min Min doesn't really have like too much herself, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Midas taking
right
that
now,
second
Midas
stock.
really good. I mean, he gets a nair and then he jabs the shield. I don't think jabbing the shield in corner is a good idea. You don't want to like give up that stage control. Palu's gonna grab that all the time. I mean, Superhamster tried to actually try to pummel. Midas mashes out of that, but really, I mean, if you're Superhamster, you got to just throw him off stage. But right now, so far, I think Superhamster's done a really good job controlling the center of the stage. But Midas also doing a lot of like really good job putting on damage, and he's winning most of these interactions so far. That nair loop is going to cost him only 25.
Yeah, usually when you do like that nair to jab on shield, it's because you're kind of expecting them to jump away, and it'll catch jump. But, you know, I feel like when Palu shields a safe aerial, she doesn't usually jump right away. She kind of tries to get more control of the situation before she jumps, because she's going to try to like nair to shield, and obviously you can't nair to shield against safe moves. So, wow, almost ended the game right there, just barely off.
And obviously, Palu, when she shields and her back's to corner, I mean, she's going to look for those back throws if she can.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when Superhamster already with one really bad-looking grab. I mean, you know he's going to want to grab from here on out.
And that was a bold grab out of shield. He was dash grabbing a Zero Suit side B like that. Like, the side B is unsafe, obviously, but since it has so much range, Zero Suit can usually stuff out some options. But you can't stuff out dash attack from Palu. And because Midas was a little bit scared of that, I assume, he just went in for the grab. So super, super good. A little bit of counterplay there.
I feel like this first match is going to end with a Zero Samus up smash.
Yeah?
Oh, side B.
Yeah, that'll do it. Right in the corner, you can't really DI the move when you're in the corner because it kind of sends a little bit up, so you want to DI out. So, yeah. Good game one going from Midas, but it definitely was a very close game. It could have went either way.
Yeah. I think this is going to be probably a more grindy set, especially if it goes to Game 5.
Oh,
like,
yeah, this could be a really long, draining set.
This could be most of our commentary right here, honestly.
half the block on this match. So we're going to go to Battlefield. I'm very, very surprised that Midas didn't ban this. I personally really, really don't like playing against Palu
no
on
Battlefield,
the stage.
no Smashville immediately for me.
Yeah, against Palu, just because Palu is just so strong on Battlefield with the confirms off of side B and the confirms off of Nair. Like, usually, against Nair, you can kind of DI up and get away from most of it, but if you DI up on Battlefield, you're going to get up air looped, and there will be at least one extra up air in that loop because of those platforms. So, yeah, nowhere you could really go, and obviously those teleport cancels. If Superhamster's got them, then it's going to be extra hard to lock them down.
Yeah, I did see a couple last matches. Yeah, he's got them.
He's already shown his hand. He's got the top platform one. If you know that one, you know all of them. Oh my goodness. 56, would that have killed, chat?
Wait, what would it kill?
Superhamster was charging an F smash. Midas was only at 56%. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
With a little bit of charge on it? Zero Suit's actually not heavy, so...
Ben says Palu can't kill, but it's because they don't use forward smash. So.
Dude, Palu mains say they can't kill, and then they go for forward throw. It's like, bro. They go for forward throw and, like, down tilt and nair, and it's like, yeah, you're not using your kill moves. That's why she can't kill.
Yeah, Palu can kill.
Oh, there we go, and there's the next layer of counterplay, going for a side B up smash because Superhamster tried to dash grab it. And now next time we might see Superhamster try to dash attack it to beat the up smash. Let's see.
Midas so far playing good,
Yeah.
I like what I see here.
Super conservative here on Midas's end.
Nice.
Just F tilting the catch. Yeah, that probably would have caught normal get up too. Yep.
Again, main thing is just, you know, you don't like instead of trying to win, just try not to lose.
True. That is the Zero Suit game plan.
Like, don't always just try to win. I mean, when you get a hit, try to win. But in neutral and disadvantage, just try not to lose.
Yeah, I would like to see Superhamster at least try to scout some flip kicks or flip jumps. A lot of the times, it looks like he's not only like not covering it, but he's not even like really like reacting to when it does happen and like pressuring afterwards. You know, when you're fighting against Zero Suit, a wise man once said, Zero Suit players don't have a roll out of the corner problem, and there's a reason for that. It's because they're always down being because it's so much safer.
They have a down B out of a corner problem.
Exactly. So if you can catch on to that, you can punish it. It's only invincible for like the first half of the arc, basically, but still, it's a lot of invincibility, so you want to be careful. But you know, might as well at least go for it to cover sometimes, you know.
Okay, there's actually no way though. Midas was actually like just watching him and then still got hit by that auto reticle.
She says auto reticle, a cursor appears on your body, and then they start moving towards you. Like,
I mean, it's not like she caught him, or it's not like Superhamster caught him mashing.
Nope, just looking at him.
Just like Midas is like looking at him, and then he got hit by it. I'd be mad. I'd be mad if I was looking at Palu and I got hit by that, to be honest.
Yep.
No shame in it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Superhamster definitely bringing this one back. I feel like Midas maybe dropped the ball a little bit after he took that first stock. It's been pretty slow for him, and he lost his second stock, so this Superhamster stock is going pretty well.
Is this nerves, or is he not prepared to play with music, or like I don't feel like he's reacting that good right now.
Yeah, he's kind of going for that.
I mean, at least
Zaire playstyle, and honestly, Zaire is good for Zero Suit because it sets up for a tech chase. But when you're hitting Zaires and the other guy's in the corner, there's not really much you're getting off of those Zaires.
Yeah.
So right now, no jump and no down B. Zero Suit has no resources, and that's gonna do it. Wow.
Nice. Wow.
Caught everything out of Zero Suit, and at that point, all you have is air dodge, and yeah, it's basically 50-50 at that point whether or not you're gonna air dodge.
If I was Midas, I'd definitely question my Palu experience now. You go to Battlefield.
Yeah, really.
You're not reacting to the projectiles
yeah,
well.
There might have been a little bit of inexperience. That first match, it looks like he had it under locks, but that second match, I don't know.
There looked like there was something that stirred. Maybe it's that uncomfortable stress of playing in tournament.
Yeah, he got that
uncomfortable stress of being watched on stream.
Which is weird because he won the first game, so usually when you win a game on stage, you're like, you mellow out, you're like, I got that game, I just have to win 2 more, you know, and it's a best of 5, so you're not going to randomly lose the set, so. But yeah, I don't know, kind of dropped the ball in that game. He took the first stock, and then he lost all 3 stocks to Superhamster's second stock, so. Going into game 3, and he's getting aired. I want to see that game 1 Midas where he's doing his short hops from really far away and not getting nared for them. Ooh,
yeah,
nice
really good conversion there.
Yeah.
Would have been nice if he can get a little bit more off that, or even if he just kind of waited a little bit for Palu.
Yeah, he went for the flip kick on the ledge, but in that spot, Palu, it's impossible for her to get hit by that because if she up-beat to ledge, she would have went high and it wouldn't have had a 2-frame. And at that point, Superhamster even knew the teleport cancel on the town platform, and that's what he did. So Superhamster obviously knows his stuff with Palu. He's shown it off.
Oh yeah.
Nice back air there.
Yeah. Superhamster stage control, Tomahawk, or not Tomahawk. What do you call that?
Ledge trump.
Ledge trump back air. Jeez.
And Midas actually jumped after he got ledge trumped. So he might have been able to air dodge it. There might have been like a frame or 2 where he could have air dodged it there. I think Zero has frame 2 air dodge, so the chance is there, but no, he tried to jump out. Wasn't expecting the back air right away. And now, this is Superhamster's game to lose.
Yeah, and Zero Suit wants to play with a lead. Zero Suit does not want to be behind. I think Zero Suit coming from behind is actually not a good character for it.
Not very good, no. She's not very good at comebacks. She doesn't have, like literally intrinsically in her kit, she doesn't really have moves that kill early besides down B. And down B kind of requires like some niche setups, you know, to get, so can't always be getting those down Bs. You really have to like nickel and dime your opponent all the way up to hundreds of %.
And I feel like Midas is probably more of a nickel than... Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, could have definitely got a dash there before the up B, but just kind of let her rip right away and dropped it because of that.
Like, from what I understand, like, Midas might be a more nickel and dime Zero Suit, whereas Poppy feels like... Poppy has a lot more explosiveness.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Poppy would be kind of a better play style to come back in games like this.
I would have liked to see an up B out of shield there on a Palu dash attack. That move is not very safe. You could definitely up B it with Zero Suit. I feel like there's a couple opportunities so far where Midas could have closed out the stock and he just hasn't. There we go.
There we go.
That was a nice confirm. And low-key, you're always scared to go for those hits against Palu when her back is to you because she can always just rip out that back air whenever she wants. Have that invincibility. Ooh, we're looking really good this stock so far for Midas. Maybe waking up a little
stage,
bit.
good shield. Just shield in there. Why not? I mean, Palu's not going to grab that. Okay, Palu might grab.
Palu might grab.
This Palu grabs.
It's hard to get grabs on. It's hard to get grabs on Zero Suit though, since she's always in the air. Wow, really weird, kind of phasing through the grab of Zero Suit. Looks like there was a blind spot or something almost to it.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I'm just thinking like these back airs, they're coming out,
Ooh, and that's what I said. It's always kind of risky if you go for those overextensions on Palu. She could always just back air you for back is to you.
And I mean, every Palu main, they'll always mash out a hit stun, like an attack. Like they always use an attack right away because their attacks are so strong. So you got to be careful about like trying to go for combos that aren't true, and just kind of waiting for people to go. Midas lost game 2, so Superhamster won game 2.
Yeah, M1das had a pretty strong game 1, but it was pretty even. Game 2 was really good for Superhamster, though.
Yeah.
Wow, keeping it even.
So, like, M1das kind of had a really good start, and, like, I don't know what happened in game 2. Maybe he was more nervous. Maybe he just kind of, like, I feel like he just kind of dropped a lot more, or he wasn't fully reactive to Palu. I think he's got to play, like, more reactively and maybe, like, I don't know, just play with like a little bit more knowledge of what Palu's going for, but now he's cooking.
Yeah, he's definitely woken back up.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's not that difficult. Like, this is not a crazy deficit for Zero Suit to bring back. Ooh.
Oh, you could have done anything.
Pre-patch. Thought that grab was hitting. Wow, that downer hit, I'm pretty surprised that actually connected from there. And yeah, this is
okay,
so
this close.
At this percent, like, you're almost at the percent for Zero Suit where you can go for like a Zair into like down smash tech chase. Now you're in that percent, so it's super juicy. You can always go for down smashes at this percent, Zair down smash. And Palu doesn't honestly have that much at this percent that she can go for because
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
with Palu, it's basically like a there we go, yeah. Yeah, with Palu, it's different. It's kind of like a flip switches with Palu, where your moves aren't killing and now they're killing. With Zero Suit, it's kind of like your moves aren't killing, now you have some confirms into kills, and then your moves start killing, you know? So, yeah. It was actually a little bit closer than it looked at the end of that game, but gonna go up 2-1 for Superhamster there.
Yeah, M1das just gotta breathe, play this last match.
Did he go back to town, you think?
Back to town.
Okay. I think this is a pretty good stage against Palu, honestly. I'm a little bit, honestly, surprised that Superhamster isn't banning it.
Yeah.
I think the big stages are actually pretty good against Palu, all things considered, and I think the flat stages are also pretty good against Palu. So, town, I don't know, but maybe Superhamster knows something we don't.
One bit of a disadvantage that M1das kind of have a little bit with Palu is that our only Palu is like really, really good. So, I mean, if you're a player who's just learning how to play, like, the Palu experience you get is so good that you don't even understand what's going on.
Yeah. Super even so far. Oh, if he got a nair there, he would have been able to get a juicy back air, down B, basically whatever he wanted, but instead he went for a forward air. Kind of weird. Man, yeah, I don't like these side Bs from Superhamster. Obviously, it won him the game, but at the same time, a lot of these side Bs, he's doing the far version. So if you move even a little bit towards Palu, it won't work. Wow, great mash. And he actually gets an F smash? Wow, usually when you mash out, the best you can get is like a back air on the way down. He actually landed an F smash. That's crazy. Wow, dashing super far for that nair. Called him out that he wasn't going to move a muscle from that corner.
Yeah, Superhamster's doing a really good job, like, overshooting. He's just getting everything, like, roll in.
Yeah, he's looking super solid this game so far. And the risk reward for Palu going for dash attacks on shield is super low. What is Zero Suit going to do to you out of shield? Like forward air?
Grab.
Wow. Like grab, but Zero Suit gets nothing off of grab at 32.
So you got to watch Palu when, you're off stage. I don't know what to say. Like, you shouldn't be getting him by explosive flames.
And Superhamster right now, how he's playing very confidently. He's going for drag down up airs. He's going for very bold like dash ins and shields. I think M1das needs to stop the bleeding like really quickly, or else this is looking like a 2 or a 3-1 for Superhamster.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of pretending like Palu is just this character that you can mash on. It's like,
yeah,
Palu's like the anti-lane character.
Exactly, yeah.
Can't play actually you have to play lane, but like you can't just throw out stuff.
Yeah, she's not your.
She's like anti-mash.
She's not a gimmicky low tier. You really have to place your moves carefully against Palu, or else you're going to eat a ton of damage. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, and this is very quickly falling out of M1das' hands. Kind of surprised that didn't bear, and it looks like Superhamster started to mash too for a bit.
Nice, good call out on the neutral get up.
The lingering hitbox on that up smash, and it's going to be 3-1 for Superhamster.
Yeah, really good call out there.
Yeah, Nova Scotia loves to see that dub for their boys there. So that's going to be, that was actually a round 2. So Superhamster is guaranteed